There is one outstanding question in e-commerce that everyone is afraid to ask, and that's when and how to build your e-commerce pod. So let's say your agency is growing, delivery keeps slipping, and you are in every conversation as a founder, connecting every dot, right? And that's good in the beginning, but it's not long lasting, and you have to fix it as soon as you recognize this pattern. More meetings won't fix that, and neither will more hires, which is again a problem that people constantly think can actually escape if they just hired more. But that's not the reality that you're living in, and that's probably number one mistake that you will make. So in this case, the actual answer is pod structures, but only if you can do it right at the right time. Because I've seen agencies break into pods too early and then create more chaos than they solved because they weren't mature enough, team members weren't ready, and the actual foundation slipped. Today, let's talk about how to actually do it, how to recognize when to do it, and do it right. So, first thing to start with, define the pod. So, what the pod actually is, it's a super small team, defined book of clients, and you have full ownership start to finish. So, they're handling everything. You are not doing anything there, you're just overseeing as a founder. You don't need to be in the middle of the process. So, there's only one pod or five of them. You are not the bridge between those pods or team members or between pods and the client. For an e-commerce email marketing agency, for example, that's usually four people. You have a retention strategist, you have a designer, you have a Playview tech, and an account manager or a project manager to connect the dots. That's it, like super simple. The goal is to get quality and consistency. So clients get consistent quality, the team has clear ownership, knows what they need to do, what they're doing, and how. And you can finally step back from it and just look from a different perspective. Most founders think about pods when it's already past the point of needing them. And the real signals are usually you are around 15 to 20 active clients and delivery feels inconsistent for each and every one of them. Your team spends more time on handoffs than on the actual work. And you are still, again, the person connecting dots every single day. And the last one, if your agency only runs when you are the actual central nervous system, that's not a team, that's a hub, and it breaks the moment you try to step out of it. So everything falls apart because you are the one pulling the strings. So what to do before you build it? This is the part that probably most agency founders skip and why your pod transition fail. There are three things before you restructure anything. First, you have to document how your best work actually gets done right now. Not how you wish it was or how it should be, but how it actually works when delivery is good. Second, you have to find a handoff failures. Where does the quality drop? Is it when account managers handle more than 6 accounts? Is it when you onboard too many clients at the same time? Is it between strategy and design because they don't share clear enough briefs, so they're constantly revisioning everything? Find the actual break point before you build around it. And finally, number three, define what client ownership means in your agency from day one. So does owning a client mean being on every call, building reports for them, everything? Is it just owning the strategy? Is it owning the execution part? Being responsible when something goes wrong? Get super specific, give them the exact examples. Because in a pod, one person owns the client relationship fully, and if that's unclear, the pod won't work. So again, key goal is to make clients satisfied on the other side and to make the quality consistent. Next, how to build a pod. So start with one pod, not three, not five, only one. Take your strongest small team, give them your most stable clients. Remove yourself completely from day to day of their accounts and then watch what breaks. Of course, something will break, even if they're best out of best. In that case, it's not failure, it's a learning curve, because that's the pod finding its edges. You just have to document it, fix it quickly, build a second pod better. That's it. Not too much of it, just fixing and iterating constantly and see what's working, what's not working. Then, final step, you have to have a pod lead. Whether it's only one pod that you are handling right now, you have to have this person because this will be the person who will hold the pod together. So they will run internal communication, they will own client relationship, and escalate when something is really generally outside of their scope. But this person has to be promoted intentionally. So your best technician cannot automatically become a pod lead. For example, a Klaviyo technician did a lot of client work as well, even if it was outside of their scope, then yes, of course, that can naturally come. But it's usually either account managers or project managers who will take the pod lead role, and technical skills for this role are secondary. They're not the first thing that they need to know, they're secondary. One key thing to note here is that pods live and die on accountability. If everyone owns the client, nobody owns it. You have to be specific. If the strategist is the one that owns the client, say it. If they own performance, say it. If the designer owns creative and timelines, say it. When something goes wrong, it's immediately clear in this case whose zone it fell into. So there is no one to blame, but to fix it fast. Pod lead should, of course, earn more than individual contributors. Because again, ownership comes with accountability. And accountability should come with an upside. Salary bump, retention bonuses, revenue share. So whatever it is, if they're the ones making your money and the ones who are running everything in terms of quality for the clients, just pay them. The agencies get scale, for example, past 20, 30, 40 clients aren't the ones that are having the best Klaviyo or email marketing talent. They're the ones who figured out how to deliver consistently without the founder being in every situation, on every call, every bi-weekly reporting. So pods are how you get there. And that happens only when the foundation is right. So again, going back to the basics, document the processes first, fix what's broken, and adjust, iterate whenever it's possible. Find the handoff failures, define ownership, build one pod first and learn from it, then build the next one. And if you're still the glue right now as a founder, that's a real thing to fix before anything else till the next one.